thank you, Nige, for putting together that wonderful background for us. So I enjoyed your presentation. So, and thanks also for promoting video, because that's what I do. So I've been producing videos for well over 30 years, and my company is Audiovisual Consultants. We're in Oakland, and one of the things that we specialize in is producing engaging marketing videos for companies, large and small. When I started learning video, I started teaching video myself through UC Berkeley Extension. And then I got offered to write a book about video. And the book is Corporate Video Production, where I share textbook examples because I wrote the textbook. And one of the things that I learned in doing this is what the large corporations are doing to promote their brands and sometimes change the minds of their customers. They've been doing it with TV commercials, and now they're using video too. One of the amazing things with video is that it is an engaging medium. When people are watching video, they pay attention because they're used to watching television. So what the corporations have done is use the customer testimonial style of video. This is really one of the most popular ways, and frankly, it's an inexpensive way. Your customer is talking to your future customer. It's much better than you bragging about yourself, and that's a way to move from engagement to conversion, converting future customers to customers.
Great, that really makes sense. Stu, how can you increase your revenue with the use of video on the web? How does that work?
Okay, so we've been putting videos on our websites. We put our customers' videos on there, and Google likes to see videos on websites. As a matter of fact, when people will go for a search for video production in Oakland, we usually come up first in that search. That's after all the advertising, because that's where people like to navigate, because they like to watch videos, and Google senses that people are watching videos. They call those engagement objects, is actually the term that they use for video or anything that becomes engaging. And so we are working with not only videos on websites, but videos on social media. I want to show you this study by Facebook. And if you look at the upper right, you see this gray bar going across to the right. That is the engagement of video compared to other types of Facebook posts. And by engagement on Facebook, what it means is that people are clicking on that post. They're watching the video, they might share it, they might like it. All this helps move from engagement to conversion. So this is just one of the ways that sharing on with Facebook helps get you just better noticed on on the internet.
Wow, I really see the difference on that graph. How can I use my smartphone or my web camera to make videos as we're sheltered in place?
All right. Thanks for asking that question, because that's really what's going on right now. It's pretty amazing that Zoom has come around, as well as Skype and Google Meetups, and there's other platforms where people are starting to use video because they have an opportunity now to meet face-to-face with some prospects that they might have only had maybe email or telephone conversations with. Now, in addition to having a Zoom video conference, did you know that you could actually record on Zoom? You could record even without it being in a video conference. You could record yourself, much the same way that you could use a smartphone. So here's an idea for you. Ask your best customer if they'd be willing to let you interview them in the Zoom conference. So you'd have two pictures side by side. You could ask the questions, and then when they answer them, they could talk about just how wonderful your business is. We made a customer testimonial video for a client, and he posted it to his website, and he reports now that 90% of his new business now is coming as a result of people going to his website. So, video can be a very powerful medium.
Yeah, certainly. Do you go out now these days and produce video on site, or is all Zoom now?
Well, it's mostly Zoom, and really what we're doing now is customers are sending us their videos, whether it's on a smartphone or using the Zoom recording. Let me just show you an example of how you can improve the use of your smartphone or your Zoom recording camera. If you look on the left, you know, the camera is not really positioned very well and the lighting is not too good, but the same person with some good lighting, and you don't need to use fancy lighting, by the way. If you have a table lamp, you could put behind your computer, behind your phone, and you could get, you know, good lighting. And then of course, raise the, you could raise your computer on books. You know, we found that books do have some use these days too. So there are lots of other ways that we help people to improve, you know, the look. This thing over here is actually a microphone that I'm talking into, and you can get for like $20. You can get a microphone that'll plug into your smartphone or into your, you know, into your laptop computer, so that you can improve the overall look. So now people send us their videos, and we do editing for them. We actually have a staffer who, that's all he does is video editing, and we put in photos, we put graphics, we post it to YouTube. And so a lot of what we're doing is virtual. However, we do have some clients that are essential businesses, and we make sure that there is going to be social distancing. You know, we can do filming outside also. So yeah, so for those select clients, we do film them. We're hoping at some point before too long, we will be able to go into conference rooms like the one behind me, and auditoriums where we do live video streaming, and you know, be able to use video really to help people get better noticed on, you know, on the web, because it's, you know, video is a really engaging medium, and it's really one of the hottest ways to do marketing these days.